Hello and welcome to today's episode of Unsolicited Opinion. Today I want to simply reiterate something about particularly weddings because like I said, every week I'm doing a wedding series, and today I'll be reiterating about preparing for your wedding and making your wedding plans, your budget, your everything. Most often than not, the men are shy. They want to let the women take lead in planning on their weddings, and most often they also allow it to go the way they want it to be. But we forget at times that it is very important that our budget and our economic conditions are taken into consideration, particularly when we are preparing for our weddings. You see women actually do extravagant plannings and go above their paycheck to prepare for their weddings. And at times the men, just because they want to satisfy their wives, because they say it's the best day of their life, they want to let them take the lead. And most often they do extravagant things that do not guarantee your well-being after the event is past. You see people running into debts. You see people not being happy because they say happy ever after, but now the first unhappiness comes because you have expended a lot of money preparing for your wedding. Please, I am still begging because the situation keeps recurring. Take advice, ask for advice on how to make a wonderful day but at a lesser expense, because if you want to be extravagant, trust me, there are people that will help you do extravagant things. If you have the money, you can do anything you want. Nobody will stop you from doing it. But once you take into consideration your own personal situation, then you will know that it is important to take the financial expenses into consideration when doing your wedding. Please, ladies, attempt to see your husbands not happy being around you because they only think about the amount of money they have spent. Yes, because they spent something they did not have, and you made them do it without taking into consideration what is going to happen. But then, if you are conscious, you take what you want into consideration. You take your financial constraint. You also think of the well-being of your family. How would you live after the wedding? Will you be in debt? Will you be able to feed yourself comfortably? Will you pay your house rent? If you have children, will you pay their school fee? Will they be happy? You should take all of those things into consideration. But because at times you even forget, your wedding day is one, but then there are people who do a small party, and when they have a lot of money, they do a big party, and people even celebrate more at a big party than on that particular day. Because no matter what, whether big or small, the happiness of both families, the happiness of the couple will always be there. But the financial constraint will not be shared to everybody, because at most of when you hear women, they want to take hotel rooms at very expensive price. Their wedding gowns, they want to take like 4 or 5 outfits, though the kind of cake they want is different. The decor is going to be this or nothing else, and it makes it a little bit difficult for the men to object to those things because they know they are very important to you people. I'm not saying they are not, but you should take those things into consideration, knowing what you have at hand, what you can offer. Don't make a wedding plan for about 2 million francs and you, the wife, cannot offer 50,000 francs. No, you should be able to do that. Even if you don't have it, then take into consideration the person who is spending. That is just my unsolicited opinion, because I am saying this because I have said it before and some people came again, and it's recurring. It's happening over and over. Please do not expend even what you don't have for your wedding and live in debt because you wanted to please people. You wanted people to see that it's your day and you want to make things extravagant. That is just my unsolicited opinion. Stay connected. It's a wrap up for me. Bye bye.